Okay. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get into it then, shall we?
Woo!
Yeah.
All right. It's been a week. So when last we left our heroes, um, we had found out that the pastry puff, lady who made cream things was a fraud.
Gasp.
And
Yeah.
she was hiding, and what's his face, von Karma, was asking her to hide evidence in her fake castle. So we have now returned to the future. Woody 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 woody. So we were in the past before, or the present, I guess. So
We're in the present,
yeah,
yeah.
so we've returned to the present. While Raymond and Edgeworth are reminiscing about the previous case. Whoa, went deep on that one. Sorry, Malzarino. Didn't mean to bend your ear for so long. I had no idea that was how it all came about. I read the files, but they didn't go into anywhere near that level of detail. They definitely excluded the amount of cookies and what was some of the things we did last time? I know we did like a ad last time. I don't remember.
Oh yeah, we did a little song and dance. Yes,
Um,
last week.
Yeah. Heh, I'll bet they paint things in a much rosier light for the prosecution, too. Von Karma was the one in charge, after all. What happened with the case after that? Well, what with the ice sculptures vanishing from the victim's room, things hit a bit of a rough patch. That was really slowly typed out. I was like, why is it so slow?
I guess he was just trying to find his words.
So rough, in fact, that it took a full year before they could even reach a verdict on the trial. A year? That was back before they brought in the whole initial trial thing. You didn't have to finish up in a double quick time like you do nowadays. I see. Did they ever find out how the victim's creations managed to just disappear? Well, they were sorbets or frozen desserts or whatever you want to call them. Ice, in other words. And if it's made of ice, it can melt, which is exactly what they concluded must have happened. But there's a chance that wasn't how things actually went down. What do you mean? So this place is a gallery these days, but back then it was Samson Tangaroa's place, yeah? Indeed, and the site of the I-7 incident. Well, word is frost ice sculptures are suddenly back on display, 18 years after that fateful day. The very sculptures the victim made? Who knows? Could be they just modeled on the original. Molded onto the originals. But I figured it was worth coming down for a little look-see just in case. Seemed like the least I could do for poor old Gregory. That's my dad. Well,
Daddy
alright
God.
then. Let's go take a look at these icy marbles, shall we, kiddo? Don't call me kiddo. I'm 35. I believe they're on display in the Winter Wing, as it's very snazzily known. Actually, he's like, what, 25 years old?
I think 28.
28? Yeah, I know he's older than Phoenix by maybe a year? I don't know. So, Winter Wing, Winter Wing. Hey, look, there's a Christmas tree. Huh? I don't believe it. It's locked. The gallery's open for biz, but the Winter Wing's off limits? What gives? Raymond? Perhaps you should look more closely at the pamphlet we were given. The Winter Wing is over there. Ooh, Zodiac Hall. Then why does it have a tree in front of it? It is? Freaky. Could have sworn it was this one. Anywho, shall we? Time to deliver on in and see what we should have seen 18 years ago. Oh my goodness!
God.
Oh, it's him! Oh, I love all these characters so much. Brr, I see they're keeping it chilly as all heck in these rooms. I'm about to turn into a popsicle stick. It is the Winter Wing, you know, but you're right. It's like a freezer in here. It could be a trick of the light, but it feels like the whole room is made of ice. The temperature controls will be somewhere at the back there, if memory serves. I see it. Hey, Milester, can you go peep the degree count? I'm thinking a compliment to the management is in order. Or a complaint. Yeah. There. It's really cold. Good job, guys. There is such a thing as too cold, yeah? All right, if you insist. That's what they get for making the words compliment and complaint so similar to each other. Take your time. Mosey around and take in the sights while you're at it. I've got a camera I need to prep for action. Feel like your pop might appreciate a picture of all this. I'll put it on his grave so he can have a gander. Of course. That's a little strange, but thanks, I guess. I want to talk to people. A boy wearing a backpack. What's he doing in an art gallery all on his own? Do you want to be the Oni or... So Tina, given the 3 choices before you, who would you like to be?
Okay, who is the character wearing the green and gold?
They're wonderful. They're kind of... So this whole theme is Zodiac, and he's like the sheep, basically. So he's cute.
I guess I'll be him.
Okay. Do you have a preference, Esper, whom you would like to be?
I'll be like the kid here, if that's cool.
Yeah, that's fine.
Sigh. She wanted to run a gallery so bad she just quit the industry.
Are we going back to saying all the actions out loud again?
Apparently. Man, this person,
Sigh.
they must be friends with Kay.
and that Delicia
And
person
yes,
that
Delicia,
Raymond told us.
you know, it's going around these days.
Is everyone related to April May in this universe?
Apparently.
I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Does this boy know the owner of the gallery, perhaps? I'm not trying to leave. Oomph, it's too cold. I was thinking of heading somewhere warmer. If you want, I could lend you some of the old Fender threads. In exchange for your jacket, of course. I'll be fine, thank you. Seems I'll have to stick it out a little longer. He's just I didn't mean to try and leave. It just went down that way. Hello. So, how about this? I scream out, oh no, this must be the work of that villain to mask.
Yeah, and I go, that's me, the legendary Mask to Mask.
Yeah, and then, no. Say that and you'll be in cuffs before you can blink, Ronnie. You've got to take this more seriously. Otherwise, how are we going to get this to market to sell? What exactly are these two plotting? Huh? Fender, I can't seem to find the temperature controls you mentioned. Oh, yeah.
Raymond.
I'm sorry. Who is that? Who are you calling for?
Who is this Raymond you
Who
speak
is this
of?
Fender? Oh, yeah, it's a little tricky if you don't know where it's at. Here, I'll have it open for you in a jiffy. Huh? Dang thing's locked again. Man, what's with these locked doors? Makes sense, I guess. Wouldn't want the visitors cranking up the thermostat and melting the art. According to the pamphlet, the winter wing is kept at a constant 27 degrees.
That is quite cold.
Hooey! That's colder than a snowman's cold bits. I'm gonna freeze to death in here. Yes, there's only one thing for it. Somebody's getting a snuggle.
Many dots.
Stares. Hey, what's with the icy stare? You want me to freeze to death? No. I want you to die. There are 2 large ice statues in display here. Guess these are remakes of Frost's work from 18 years back. Real eye-catching stuff. Ice sculpture's a heck of an art form, huh? It is. These are the works of that my father never got to see. To think that I get to see them instead, so many years later. Sorry to butt in while you're deep in a think hole, Milester. But would you mind looking this way for a second? Question mark? This way? Beautiful. Yeah, just like that. Click. Oh, look how cute they are.
Look at his 1,000-yard stare, too.
He's like, I hate this. Raymond.
I want to go home.
Shields, really? Say cheese. Please don't do that again. I don't like having my picture taken. My bad, big guy. My bad. Had to check if this old thing is still working is all. Now that you mention it, your camera does look rather ancient. Yep, vintage model. Oh my gosh. You ever heard of an instant camera? It develops a picture right after you take the shot. Still twist my noggin trying to think how it works. Honestly, same.
So these are like what Polaroids are in the real world.
Correct. I know what an instant camera is, although I've never used one. Should have known Mr. Know-It-All would know it all. You really are your father's son. All right, step aside. I need to get some good shots of the room here. Slides over. For all his joking, he looks very serious about the pictures he's taking. He must have his own theories about the IS-7 incident. Woo! I should have been a paparazzo. There's a gold, and they develop right away. Want to see? Okay, pay attention to this picture, friends. Well, since you've already shoved one in my face. All right, Brainiac, question. What do these two sculptures represent? They appear to represent Taurus and Gemini, two constellations best observed during wintertime. Bingo! He shoots, he scores. Oh, you're a regular encyclopedia, Master. Guess that's why this is the winter wing, right? Because they have the winter star stuff on display here. Anyway, seeing as I'm the nicest old rogue on the block, that one's yours for keepsies. Ugh, thanks. Yay! We can use this as evidence.
Yeah.
So the victim made these same zodiac sculptures out of flavored ice for the contest 18 years ago? Sure did. Lovingly crafted life-size desserts. I only ever saw the old ones in photos, though. But these are the spit of the originals. So this is what you wanted to show me? Yep. Think Gregory would have wanted you to see him, too. And I may not have had it in me to come here on my own. Sorry to drag you along. Not at all. I'm happy to be able to see where my father's final case unfolded. Good to hear you say so, Palio. What say we grab another quick snap to commemorate this heartwarming occasion? Absolutely not. Bull. This is a statue of a rather ferocious-looking bull, and a gaze one would want to be fixed with. But then I was always taught to return a stare with a stare. He's having a staring contest with the ice sculpture. Although in this case, discretion might be the better part of valor.
Staring contest with an
Go.
ice bull.
He's like, bring it on, bull. I'll win this one. Finn, like, Raymond in the background, hey, Edgeworth, we need to get out of here. I'm freezing. He's like, and like, Miles is like, the Edgeworth's muscles are frozen. He's just like, this is helping me win. Okay. Leaving so soon, Miles? Stick around and take in the sights. Might as well while we're here. Huh, it's too cold. Oh, okay. I will look at the other sculptures, I guess. Constellation time. There's a huge block of ice on display here. Must be incredibly heavy, though maybe not, what with it being hollow on the insides. Tries to lift it. There's a constellation engraved on the surface along with some explanatory text. The Pleiades, known to some as Subaru, not to be confused with the car company. They form part of the larger constellation of Taurus. Not to be confused with that car or company. But why cram so many stars into one tiny part of a single constellation? I guess people in ancient times weren't hugely careful with such things. Oh, am I done now?
Love, it's what makes a Subaru a Subaru.
Murder! It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Alrighty, I got the shots I wanted. Shall we scoot on over to another wing and see what's cooking? Might as well do the full tour while we're here. I suppose so. Oh! Screaming. What was that? Came from the fountain room. Come on, let's see what's up. Oh, it's butts! Something smells, it's butts! Do you want to?
Damn it, Larry!
Do you want to be Larry, Gina? Or no, you're the. Well, he's well. Never mind.
You're good.
There's someone on the ground. And is that? Yeah, would you like to be Larry, Tina? Larry, what are you doing here? Did you say yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, never mind that. What on earth is going on?
Edgy! You should have seen it. It was awful.
Just calm down and tell me why there's an unconscious man on the floor.
I didn't do anything. He just fell down in front of me.
Wait, I know this guy.
Is everything all right? Don't you know it's rude to make an... Oh, this is her. Don't you know it's rude to make a racket in an art gallery, you naughty boys?
Wait, this smell. It's butts.
butts.
It's the butts. He's still breathing, but I know these symptoms. It's not safe, Miles. We need to get everybody out of here. Everyone, with me. There's not a moment to lose. He's gonna explode. There's poison gas coming out of that room. Scary. Good thing it was locked before. Fountain room.
Very scary.
That walk. They walk. Oh, Larry's walk. Larry's walk is great. How's the victim doing, Fender? Shields. Not good. He inhaled a lot of gas. He's still out, and it sounds like it's pretty serious. But the paramedic said there was no sign of external injury and that he was conscious before it happened. Anyway, he's alive, just barely. He's lucky we found him when we did. But like I said, he's not out of the woods yet. They put him in the medical room with a specialist. I see. I couldn't help noticing that it seemed like you knew him, Shields. Sure do. That was Carmelo Gusto. He was here back when the whole IS-7 thing went down.
Oh, wait, that would be me.
It was. The confectioner? So he was here 18 years ago, too. Any hoozles. That's a fun word. This guy here seems he's in rude health. Old pal of yours, Malzarino? Yes, something like that. I'm glad you're okay, Larry.
Something like that? Are you serious, Edgy? You've known me since elementary school. Crush a guy's feelings, why don't you? Anyway, you know you're supposed to call me Lawrence. I don't even know how to say that. When I'm dressed like this.
Dunham?
Donim, I think.
Donham? Yeah. French.
Oh, oui, oui. Sorry.
That's okay.
So no more Larry, okay? Got that?
This is Larry Butts. He's a bit of a troublemaker, but he's one of my only friends from back when we were little kids. Ever since he developed a passion for art, he's been trying to make it big as Laurice Denum. But new name or not, he's still the same old Larry. Whoa, grade school buddies! I need to go tell Gregory about this. Shields. He'll be over the moon to hear you have a pal. He was always worried you'd never click with anybody.
Hear that, Edgy? You're lucky to have a friend like me.
I never knew I was the cause of such worries for my father. Never mind that now, Larry. What are you doing here?
Lawrence, Edgy. How many times do I have to tell you it's Lawrence?
What are you doing here?
Eek! What's with the demon eyes? Alright, I'll talk. Just stop looking at me like that.
I'm sorry, I've been told it has now become a staring contest. I will win. Good. Now talk.
Then stop staring at me with them big old eyes.
Sorry. I've initiated a challenge.
You want to know why I'm here?
Yes.
Why the heck do you think? For my art, of course. Oh, and I'm coming on a date here with Lulu soon. So I thought I'd better scope the place out.
So not actually for art at all. Laurice, my man. An artist and a romantic. You'll have to introduce me to this lady friend of yours so I can steal it.
Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Yep, that's him.
Oh, sure. It's nice to have somebody take an interest for once.
Spare me. Oh, by the way, Lauricio, did you notice anything when you found the victim?
Nothing in particular.
Didn't you say you'd seen something awful?
Oh, that. The old guy. He just appeared and then splat! He was on the floor. Scared the life out of me. But for once, I had nothing to do with any of it.
Don't look so proud. That's the least we should be able to hope for. Oh,
She's back.
there she is.
Honored guests, I can only apologize for the trouble you've experienced. I'm Judy Bound, the gallery manager.
Another person from the I-7 incident. Good to see you, Judes.
Mr. Shields, it's always a pleasure.
That's okay. People have been getting my name wrong all day today. It's been 18 years. I understand. She was at the reception desk when we arrived, so she's the one in charge here.
I can't believe you had to go through something so awful. And on our first day of business.
Hey, quit that. It's not your fault. Oh, wait. I guess I better introduce you guys. Judy, meet Miles Edgeworth, son of the late, great Gregory.
Really? You're Mr. Edgeworth's son? Well,
Oh, she's so cute.
isn't this fabulous? That great man's son, here with us. 18 long years have passed, but now look, he's here at last.
Beautiful, beautiful.
It's very lovely to meet you, Mr. Fine Attorney number 2.
Why am I number 2? Judy, that was the bomb. I see you're in good voice as ever. Miles Edgeworth, prosecutor. It's a pleasure to meet you. Deadpan.
It's like he knows the place.
Oh, you're a prosecutor. Oh, I'm so sorry. Forgive me for jumping to conclusions.
Takes back the song. She's very polite, but there's something strange about her. Maybe it's the fact that she's covered in roses.
Hey, Judy, can I, get an autograph? You can write it in here.
Well, if you're sure you'd even want such a thing.
Why do you want it, Larry?
Rude! You know who she is, right?
Come on, Milester. You don't keep up with showbiz news or nothing. Guess that's no big surprise. What's going on? Why are they looking at me like that? Is that a challenge? Judy here's a living legend. It's not just TV, movies, musicals, chart-topping hits, you name it.
Oh, don't be silly. I'm just a humble art gallery owner now. I finally quit the biz for good. I finished shooting my last movie just the other day, in fact. Some of my co-stars were even kind enough to say that they would come visit once we opened. Anyway, here you are. And good luck with your artistic endeavors.
Aww.
Aww. Thanks so much, Judy. I'll treasure it till my dying day.
Don't jinx yourself. Ah, you and me are peas in a pod, Maurice. Peas in a gosh danged pod. How lovely for you both. Larry, could you go practice your drawing somewhere or something? Did you come here all the way to the art gallery after all? Oh wait, you did come all the way to an art gallery after all. It would be a shame to waste the opportunity.
A real artist drawing our exhibits. Oh, what an honor.
Guess even you can have a bright idea once in a while, Edgy. Alright, Judy. Seeing as you were so nice about it, I guess I will. Be right back. He just leaves the gallery.
Right, never returns.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real live wire, that one.
That's one way of putting it. I can only apologize. By the way, there was another woman with you before. Where is she now?
You mean Delicia? Delicia Scone? She's in the medical room helping to care for Mr. Gusto.
She is a pharmacist, so.
Yeah.
I call it the medical room, but it's nothing quite so grand, of course. I couldn't stay with them as I'm the only one on staff, and I can't leave the gallery unattended for long.
Delicious scone. We've heard that name before, haven't we, Fender? Miles, how you doing today, buddy? Sure have, sure have. Sounds like our IS-7 bingo card is complete. Something tells me this isn't a coingy-dink. That was a very stupid word.
Perhaps I could offer you gentlemen a cup of tea?
A drop of the old Judy Bound special blend? Why not? For old time's sake. That would be lovely. Thank you. I do enjoy tea. Clink, clink, clatter, clatter. Oh, look at him!
Aww.
Aw, I'll drink to that.
So cute. Hydrate.
I'd better go and explain things to the other visitors.
You go do your thing, Judes. Thanks again.
There she goes.
There she goes. Oh, she just leaves the
Cute
cart
little
there?
bow.
Interesting. This aroma. Ceylon, I believe. Let's give it a try. Oh, the little drinking animation!
Yeah.
This is a fine blend. Top quality Ceylon indeed. Its citrus aroma. It's said to improve one's ability to concentrate, right? That's what my dad said. The old man said those exact words 18 years ago. Really takes me back.
Took the words right out of you, did you, Shields?
There's just one difference. Jules cooled the saucers back then. Not today, though, it seems. Anyway, don't you think this is all a little odd? Every single person from an 18-year-old case all assembled in the same place at the same time? Yes, it almost feels as if an investigation is in order.
Yay, investigation!
Hey, they're
Not yet.
here!
Oh my god, the gumshoe! Mr. Edgeworth, sir, you're right!
Mr. Edgeworth, Mr. Shields! We heard you got caught up in a poison gas attack, so we
Oh.
came as fast as we could.
Where were you before?
Around.
We were around, sir.
Well, if it isn't the cavalry. Come on, team, bring it in.
No way.
Oh, you're breaking my heart.
Besides, you're both doing just fine. Gummy and I got ourselves all worked up over nothing.
Detective Gumshoe, what were you thinking, bringing Kay with you?
Sorry, sir. I knew it was dangerous, what with the poison gas and all, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran and I ran, but I just couldn't shake her off.
When it comes to running away, the great thief right here is the world champ. He just kept going in circles. It was pretty easy to chase.
Then run away. Don't chase the poor detective.
Alright, sir, just say the word and I'll head in there and start investigating. He's got a gas
He
mask on
does.
too.
It's so funny.
With the red like eye
Yeah.
things too. You guys stay here. The gas could still be dangerous.
Good luck, Gumshoe. Don't think you're getting a raise for this. All right, we're counting on you, detective. Good luck in there, Dickie boy.
Don't call me that, sir.
But that's your name.
No way. Gummy almost looked like a real detective. I'm so proud of him.
But he is a real detective? Maybe?
Nah.
Kay, why are you reading my thoughts again? I thought we'd established this. This is Edgeworth speaking.
Mr. Edgeworth, looks like the gas is mostly dissipated, sir.
Oh, wait. This is a mirror of
Wait.
the other room. Very good, detective. Now calm down and tell me what you see. Do you see a ladder?
Yes, sir. First up, the exhibits. There's a statue of 2 people on the left side,
And a stepladder.
and a step ladder, sir.
Is it
And
a
on the
stepladder
right-
or a ladder? Which one is it?
Some kind of 2-horned animal. I don't know. There's a step ladder behind me as well.
Wait, a statue of 2 people and a 2-horned animal? That sounds familiar. In fact, it sounds identical to the display in the Winter Wing.
Other than that, the place is looking pretty damp, except for the step ladder behind me. The sprinkler sprayed the place good. Must be what stopped the gas from spreading.
The sprinklers? Are there any signs of a fire?
No, sir. And the fire alarm hasn't been triggered either. Sprinklers look like the type that detect heat and smoke.
I was gonna say, if there was smoke from the gas.
When they detect something, they send an alarm, either fire or smoke, to the security room. Guess they read the gas as smoke and trigger the smoke alarm that way.
And was anyone in the security room when the alarm went off?
This place only has one employee, and that's Judy Bound, the manager.
Wow.
How shocking. And she was at the reception desk across from the security room the whole time since the gallery opened.
Then what's the point of having a security room if no one's there? So she
That's
heard.
what I'm saying.
So she heard the alarm from across the way and turned on the sprinklers?
Yep. Seems they can only be switched on manually, and only from there.
That's very poor sprinkler design.
I know. Wouldn't want the art getting soaked for no good reason, I guess.
I guess so.
Even though they're all made of ice.
Even though being burnt to a crisp is slightly worse than being damp.
And if it's manual, you could even maybe check now how bad the fire was. I can't talk for some
That's
reason.
okay, Gumshoe. There's still gas in there.
Is this going in my evaluation report?
Yeah, I've already docked your pay.
Damn it.
So the security setup is geared around protecting the exhibits. That makes sense in an art gallery, I guess, unless they're not here and the entire place is set ablaze.
And one more thing. It's freezing in here. This isn't the autumn wing. It's the deep midwinter wing, like January wing.
So the autumn wing is cold too?
I checked the temperature.
Oh.
It's 26.5 degrees in here, sir.
Why is the autumn wing being kept at the same temperature as the winter wing?
That's about all I've got for now. I'll let you know if I find anything else, sir.
Understood. Thank you, Detective Gumshoe.
Click.
Click. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da.
What did Gummy have to say?
He said that the autumn wing is actually quite wintry.
Huh? I don't get it.
I'm wondering what it could mean myself, but it's a bit hard to tell from out here. We should try to get in there as soon as the police are done with their investigation. Amen to that. We need to see what the deal is for ourselves.
Is there anybody else who might know something in the meantime?
Oh yeah! There's this one guy, Miles's best bud.
His what? No, it's not that band, right?
It's not.
It
No, I don't know what man you're talking about, but he smells like the butts.
Oh, so not that man.
Not that
Okay.
man. Ugh. If we have to, I guess. I guess we have to. Oh.
There he is.
Aw. Wait, that's...
Oh, she knows him.
Oh, yeah.
Kay, didn't expect to see you here. You're looking as fresh-faced as ever.
Heh, yeah, long time no see. Larry, right?
So, here's the deal, Kay. I'm Larice now.
His expression.
You see, I'm also a bit of an artist.
Ah, so it's your alias. I like it. Good to see you, Loris.
I always knew you were a nice, thoughtful kid. Unlike some people.
I think he's referring to Maya, right?
Him.
I have some questions for you, Larry.
What the? How am I a suspect? Just because I found the guy doesn't mean I did the crime.
I still love Larry's theme.
Yeah.
I never said you did. I just need you to tell us what you saw. You said you saw something awful. How so exactly?
Look, I didn't see anything, and I didn't do anything, okay?
So you're saying you lied?
I don't think I did, anyway.
Whoa, Chief, you didn't sound too sure yourself at the end there. There's something you should know about him, Shields. When something smells, it's usually the butts. We've been saying that about Larry for 26 years now. Wow. So, okay, let's math. So, that would make them 31? 31? 32? Because
I
Jesus.
think
because they're in
I think this is
elementary
implying-
school. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, go on.
No,
I
no.
think it's implying just from like birth, even though that doesn't really make sense. But
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I'm gonna look up his age.
Right, I was gonna say, because if they're in elementary school, I would say 4 or 5 at the youngest, so that would make them 31-ish. His ability to attract trouble is legendary, for want of a better word. His ability to cause trouble, too. I suppose I'd better find out what he did this time.
Hold on, I'm gonna Google his age really quick.
Oh, I think Esper is,
Oh,
too.
I just did. He's 26 in this game.
Oh,
Okay, so it is since birth.
Okay, got it. Oh, logic chess.
Ooh.
All right. However,
Oh, not again! I didn't see anything, and I didn't do anything, and you can't prove otherwise.
ooh,
3
almost-
pieces.
I
son.
know it's almost impossible for him to keep his cool. I'll need to bide my time when he gets agitated and wait for him to calm down. Hint, hint. Let's start by asking him to go into detail about what he's doing here. He shouldn't prove to be too much of a challenge, so let's get this over with. My logic chess. Okay.
Mind chess.
Why are you
Thank
here?
God we haven't seen this in 2 weeks.
What exactly did you come to the Why exactly did you come to the gallery today?
What kind of question is that? What, you think I don't belong in a gallery or something?
I'm going to wait.
Hey, if you're gonna ignore me, then I'm gonna paint your portrait. And when I'm done, I'll scribble all over it.
Oh.
I'm joking, okay? I never scribble on one of my pieces. How could I? They're valuable artworks.
According to you, perhaps. I imagine I might struggle to agree.
Oh, laugh it up, funny guy. Luckily, some people actually believe in my art. Or,
Oh?
I guess.
I'm gonna continue to bite, I guess. Because he's still agitated.
She's called Lulu, okay? And she says my pictures are masterpieces. So if she likes something, I'll draw it for her. Anything. Anything at all.
And where is this Lulu? How come you're here alone?
What? A guy can't be apart from his girlfriend for 1 second? I have my own life too, you know.
I'm gonna wait still.
Fine. Lulu said she's a Gemini, okay? So I thought I could do a sketch of the statue to show her on our date.
And I expect you're pretty proud of this sketch?
Not so much this time, actually. But, you know, it being her sign and all, I just thought maybe she might kind of like it.
How very like you to tell me nothing and then give me so much away in the process. So to summarize, you came here today to draw a sketch of the Gemini statue for your girlfriend, Lulu?
What? How'd you figure all that out?
You literally just told me, Larry. From
God
your
damn it, I'm so dumb.
from your incessant prattling. You just can't help yourself, can you?
Fine. Then I won't say another word.
Larry may want to keep his mouth shut now, but I'll have my answers, one way or another. Staring contest, go. Let's ask him what he did after he arrived here at the gallery. Yay.
Yay, full health.
We'll soon see what he's hiding. It's just a matter of time. What did you do? All right, tell me what you did once you arrived here.
Well, what's the big idea? Why are you staring at me like that? I don't remember. I didn't have a pamphlet, so I didn't know what was where. I just kind of hung around by the fountain.
He's kind of agitated? I don't know.
What gives, Edgy? If you don't have anything to ask, just let me get back to my sketching.
Okay, that was incorrect. Wait! Guess I ignored him in his blathering for too long. Ow! Okay, so when he's sad, that's not agitated.
Yeah.
You didn't receive a pamphlet when you paid your entrance fee at the reception desk?
No. Huh? My... You mean entry isn't... It's not free to get in here?
Larry. You mean to tell me you entered without paying?
I'm sorry, okay? It wasn't deliberate. There wasn't anybody at the reception desk, it's all. So I thought entry might be free.
You're saying Miss Bound wasn't at the reception desk at the time?
Yeah, but it looked like there was maybe somebody in the little room
The
opposite.
security office. Interesting. According to Detective Gumshoe, Miss Bound had to enter the security room to activate the sprinkler system. I expect she wasn't at the reception desk because she was busy responding to the incident.
And right after she finally got the place open for business, too. Poor Judy. Sorry, I had to burp.
You're okay.
The Winter Wing, the gallery's greatest attraction, and it's gonna be ruined now.
You say you don't have a pamphlet, and yet you seem to know all about the Winter Wing. For example, that the Gemini statue you came here to draw just so happens to be in said room. Therefore, it was your intention to visit the Winter Wing all along, wasn't it?
How? How'd you get me again? Fine, you're right. I came here for the Gemini statue, okay? And yeah, I came here to visit the Winter Wing. I won't deny it.
Larry's not one to confess so easily. Then again, he's always managed to surprise me in unusual ways. Let's see what more he can tell us with about the Winter Wing. Yay!
Hey, full health.
I expect even Larry's found his feet a little by now. I'll have to watch his reactions more carefully and see what information I can glean from him. I'm done with you! Go home! What did you see in the Winter Wing, Larry?
You don't let up, do you? I told you, I didn't see anything. Galleries are nice and all, but I kind of changed my mind once I got here.
Oh.
Thought I'd go meet my girlfriend instead.
If I want to learn more here, I'll need a clue of some kind. Better try another poach for now. Larry, be honest. Did you enter the Winter Wing?
What is that? It's that suspicion I see in your eyes. I tried to get in there, sure, but,
Oh man, I should have pressed. Dang it. Yeah. I know. You weren't angry looking, so I should have pressed. I wouldn't.
Hey, I may be angry a lot, but
when
that
you're a
doesn't mean I'm
crybaby,
always...
when you're a crybaby, I press. You tried to get in, but you couldn't.
Yeah, exactly. I wanted to go in there, but, that old guy came out and fell to the ground, and like I said, it was all pretty shocking.
So you were unable to enter the Winter Wing because the victim emerged and collapsed in front of you?
Yeah, he came out from the Winter Wing door, and then down he went.
But wasn't it the Autumn Wing that the victim came out of?
If that stupid poison gas thing had never happened, I'd be in there happily sketching away right now.
Larry seems to have the Autumn Wing and Winter Wings mixed up. Regardless, it seems his aim really was to make a sketch of one of the statues. This could be a useful clue. We already knew this! This was dumb. I think it's time to deploy my clue. Didn't you say you came here to make a sketch of one of the statues for your girlfriend? You gave up on that a little easily, didn't you? Surely you saw something, even if you were distracted by the victim's collapse.
Well, I didn't not see anything. I'm not blind, you know. But that doesn't prove that I did see something totally terrifying either, does it? What's that look in your face, Edgy?
Really, Larry? You could at least try to make this a little harder for me. I put it to you, Larry Butts, that you did in fact see something totally terrifying. This was very dumb.
How did you do it, Edgy? Are you some kind of mind reader?
No, you have no filter.
Fine. I guess there's no point trying to keep it a secret any longer.
That was very dumb, but we did it. I'm not sure there's much of a point in trying to keep any secrets, given your track record. It wasn't exactly the most edifying use of my time, but that's checkmate.
Yay, checkmate.
We did it. Wow.
Yay.
I just got him to...
Woohoo.
I don't know what the point of that was.
I just couldn't help staring at that Gemini statue. My eyes were drawn to it.
Ooh! You keep talking about a Gemini statue, but there's no way you saw what you think you saw. It's simply not possible.
What do you mean? You think I saw a ghost statue or something?
Larry's still laboring under the misconception that he was looking at the Winter Wing. This piece of evidence shows that Larry was really looking at, Oh. This is pretty.
I'm alright.
I like this. You're good. Oh, it shows the temperatures of all the different areas, too. Cool. Why is Pisces in autumn?
Why is Aries in fucking summer?
Take a look at this. Take a look at this photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
The autumn wing features sculptures depicting Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries. Not only that, but I've seen the statue depicting Gemini in the Winter Wing for myself. Which means that whatever you saw, it can't have been a statue of Gemini.
Guess that makes sense. With a bunch of dots.
Why is he not more surprised by that?
It did seem pretty weird now that I think about it. One of the two people did look like a goddess. So the other stuff, I guess, that wasn't my imagination either.
Other stuff?
You're interested in it too, aren't you, Edgy? Great, let me show you.
Show me. What exactly? Oh, God.
I drew a picture of it all. Got the whole scene down exactly as I saw
Oh,
it.
man, I can't wait.
But I'm still not confident in my work, so,
Well, I want to see.
Really? Alright, here.
Oh, it looks good, Larry. Oh, except for the blood coming from her eyes. What on earth? It's grotesque. You're trying to tell me that the statue is crying tears of blood?
I have to say, Larice, it's pretty scary.
Right? Because it was scary.
And there was a stepladder.
It was supposed to be a statue of Gemini, but it up and turned into a goddess right before my eyes.
Oh, there's pink stuff on the floor?
It freaked me out so bad, I screamed out loud.
So he wasn't reacting to the victim collapsing in front of him after all. Wait, when you say it turned into a goddess, what do you mean exactly?
What do you mean, what do I mean? The bottom half was suddenly a fish. That's what I mean.
A goddess with a fishy bottom half? Sounds like Pisces to me. I heard it's all based on this legend of a goddess and her son turning into a fish to escape some baddie.
Wow, really? I thought Pisces was just two plain old fish.
Same.
Edgy, do you think the statue's cursed? I mean, tears of blood turning into a fish. That's some pretty cursed stuff right there.
Don't be a fool. I'd imagine you simply mistook one statue for the other. Interesting.
Aw, look at you, tucking it carefully into your organizer.
Don't judge me! Humph. I simply thought I might have to use it for later. Maybe.
What?
Okay.
That's a weird statement, Edward.
I
You're
know.
the worst, Edgy.
I know-
The worst.
I know
Why
what
would you do that to my work?
I don't know why I said that. Kind of freaky deaky though, huh? A statue with a bottom half that changes shape. Actually, I was actually talking about that weird statement you just made, Miles Areno. That
Yeah,
sounded
what's that, Mr. Edgeworth?
that's something more like I would say. I'm pretty keen to find out what went down in the autumn wing, aren't you? I suppose I am, yes. Could there be some kind of trick to the Pisces statue, perhaps? I think he was meaning to use it as toilet paper, but it's very weird.
Yeah.
Oh boy, is it Gumshoe again?
Yes, Edgeworth speaking.
I fucking knew it. I'm just about done in here, sir. There's no danger from the gas anymore. You can come in now.
Hey, Larry's cute little animations over there.
Yeah. Look at him sketching away.
Thanks. Good work, detective. Beep. Seems it's finally safe to enter the autumn wing. We used a detective as our sacrificial lamb. The good detective sure has impeccable timing.
Come on, let's go take a look. I want to see this Pisces statue.
You're going in there, Kay? Then maybe I should come along too.
Did you really think I was going to leave you out here on your own? I know better than that. All right, everyone, to the autumn wing. What a motley crew. Here we are at last. And it really does look a lot like the winter wing. Ooh! Wait a minute. That sheet. Those look strangely like glowing luminescent fiber optic cloths.
Oh.
Glad you could make it. Oh, hey there.
To Larry.
You're, Harry, was it? Good to see you, Harry.
Harry Butts.
No! For the last time! The name is Larice. Yeah, that name.
Maybe learn to pronounce it before you announce yourself like that. Larry's French. Detective, your report if you don't mind.
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
Okay, so first off, I found a blowtorch.
And then I just started blasting.
And then I started blasting. Bow, bow. Then I also was still warm when I found it, so I guess it was used pretty recently.
Did you touch the nozzle? It's
I-
fire.
Not to my knowledge.
Somebody using it to heat something? I mean, that's normally what blowtorches are used for. Possibly to heat something? Question mark? Was the stepladder already like that when you entered?
Yeah, guess it was used by whoever let out the gas.
Okay, quick, make a reference.
The gas
what's
was
a
inside
ladder?
the case until someone opened the lid.
So Tina, I don't know if you've encountered it yet, because I think it's fairly early on in the series.
In
Where-
the case 3 when it starts.
Yeah, oh, okay, because they have an argument, like, Maya and Phoenix have an argument over, like, whether something is a ladder or a stepladder.
Oh no, I don't think I've gotten to that
Oh,
point
okay.
yet.
And it's so funny. Someone actually like made a video about like trying to analyze the like reasoning, like who was right. Is that so?
Oh man.
It was really funny. The Pisces statue. Huh? Oh, that's you.
Oh wait, that's me. Huh? You're sure up on your constellations, sir. You should be an astrologist.
No, perhaps.
Oh wait, wrong profession. You know what the one in the other case is too?
This is the autumn wing, so I imagine it should be Capricorn, but it's, I think, yeah, Capricorn, yeah.
Guess there's no fooling you, sir. I thought it was supposed to be Taurus. Even though I'm an Aries. That weird cloth was draped around it kind of tripped me up.
Oh! Isn't that a piece of luminous cloth from way back when? What's that doing here? Now we have evidence from the IS-7 incident too? Ayo.
Heyo. Taking a look around, It seems there's a piece of luminous cloth on each of the other cases too.
Yeah, and that just makes me want to see what's hiding underneath real bad.
Sure, let me whip them all right off for you.
Hiya! Ooh.
Hiya! Hiya! I guess.
Wow, they're beautiful.
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, is that... Wait, Aries is the ram, right?
Yes.
I think so.
Okay.
So the transformation Larry witnessed. Could it have been the moment when the cloth around the Pisces statue's lower half fell away?
See, Edgy? See? I wasn't imagining things, and I wasn't mistaken.
Ugh. Listen, Milester, I think we can all agree this room is fishier than a bucket of fish. My hunch is that somebody deliberately tried to make this room look just like the Winter Wing.
Bucket of fish?
Yes, I was thinking exactly the same thing. They even covered the statues up in just such a way as to make them look similar. With a cloth over the bottom half, the Pisces and Gemini statues look almost the same. Ditto for the Capricorn, covering his bottom half up, and he looks pretty much like Tauros. The other two can't be fixed as easy, so covering their cases up completely was the only answer. So somebody went to some links to disguise the Autumn Wing as the Winter Wing. I'd say we need to take a closer look at things in here, wouldn't you, Shields?
Oh. Is that...
Oh!
Oh!
Oh my god, not these two again. See
Mr.
them every case.
Mr. DeBest and Judge Gavel.
I really don't think I could pull off the best and, what's his name? Fucking the other guy.
Larry? Yeah, you're fine.
Larry, yeah.
Did you...
I
Did,
don't think
can
I...
take-
yeah, you could, if
I
you
can
want to
take the
mess
best.
her. Yeah.
Yeah. What the heck are you guys doing here? You're the last thing I need. This is my scene, you hear?
Mr. Edgeworth, it seems I failed in my duty yet again. I pray one day to make you see that your presence is not required in every crime scene. Ugh. And that co-opting the good detective for your own end is neither good nor right nor good. I will have to give serious consideration as to how the goddess of justice would have me judge you.
You got it all wrong. It was me who asked Mr. Edgeworth to help, not the other way around.
It was. Well then, you know what that means, Detective Flatfoot.
Oh, you mean...
Exactly. Your, salary check is taking a hit.
Wait a minute,
God
only I can do that.
Bet you're looking forward to payday now. Always wanted to say that.
Man, getting a wage cut from you, of all people, that's a low blow.
Not so fast, Mr. DeBest. He's my underling. I was simply assisting with the police investigation as a witness and bystander. Detective Gumshoe was entirely in the right.
Oh, he is, huh? So you're saying I should give him a bonus instead?
I didn't say that. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Hey, I wouldn't mind a little salary bump, but please stop docking my pays. I'm doing my best.
Just for that, I'm docking your pay.
God damn it.
Your compassion and generosity are truly heartwarming, DeBest. But we must take into account past transgressions when making judgments that concern the future. And I hereby judge Mr. Edgeworth and his associates unfit to tread the hallowed ground of this scene.
What? But we only just got here.
The goddess of justice has conferred her blessings on DeBest and DeBest alone. By which you mean this is Mr. DeBest's case?
That's exactly what she means. It's time for the warm-up act to get off the stage. After all, I solved this one already. I have a suspect lined up and everything.
What did you say? A suspect already? With who?
Who else but your artist friend over there?
Who
Damn
else?
it, not again!
Who else?
Huh? Me? Why am I always getting accused of things?
Your guess is as good as mine. I can't even begin to imagine how the boy's mind works.
Unsurprising that you lack the attitude to understand the winning mindset.
Lack the attitude. Something tells me he doesn't know the real winning turn of phrase. Or the best turn of phrase. Well put, Sebastian. Mr. Edgeworth does indeed lack a certain aptitude.
Yeah, exactly. Where's your aptitude, smart guy? Wow, he is totally shameless. Underestimate my information gathering skills at your own peril. Before we came here, we dropped by the medical room to ask the doctor there a few questions. And he told me where the poison gas came from.
Oh boy, this will be good.
And where might that have been?
It was, it's this chemical you find everywhere. Can't think of the name just now, though. Wait there a second. Let me just call him real quick.
Perhaps I can answer your question while Sebastian is on the phone.
Why let him make the call if you know the answer?
The gas was created by mixing two specific chemicals. Oh, ubiquium and asphyxian?
Yeah.
What kind of chemicals are they?
I'm not
They sound made
sure.
up.
They do sound made up.
The funny thing is, the names in the fan translation is normalium and fatalium.
That's cute. Well, because ubiquium... Yeah, because ubiquium is like, I think like it's supposed to make ubiquitous for like anything.
Yeah.
And then asphyxium is asphyxiation, so like choking.
Asphyxiation
yeah,
gas,
right.
yeah.
It's a red liquid used in all manner of everyday products. Paint and dishwashing liquids, among various others. On its own, it's entirely benign. So it's something anyone can get their hands on? Precisely, but the same cannot be said for asphyxian.
That does sound nasty. What's it used for?
It is the main ingredient for a product called Infesticide Ultra. It's a pure white in color and is unavailable to the average consumer. In fact, it is nigh impossible for members of the public to obtain it here in this country. As such, we are currently investigating where it might have come from. Probably, what's the other country that we've been hanging out?
Like Zhengfa?
Zingfa, yeah.
I'm back, and I know the name of the chemical now.
Don't waste your breath. George Gavella informed us already.
What? Well, great. That'll make this quicker, I guess. So the source of the gas, ubiquium, is used in paint and stuff, right? And there was somebody here at the gallery today who brought paints with them. Your friend, the artist.
You can't accuse me just because of that.
Yeah, objection to the paints on that palette in your hand.
His meme is like I have a permit, and it says like, what's the
I can do
meme?
what
It's
I
like,
want.
I can do what I want, yeah.
Edgy, is this kid okay? He seems a little...
Indeed, I haven't known him too long, but he's a little prone to jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Hey, quit talking about me like I'm not even here.
Did you hear something, Larry?
Ah!
I don't think I heard anything.
Ignore them, Sebastian. They're simply intimidated by you, nothing more. Why not give them yet another reason to fear you with one of your winning deductions?
Winning? You mean the best? Yeah, good idea. Get a load of this, losers.
I know they tried really hard.
Oh boy.
Oh, pretty. I like
Ooh.
that background.
Our friendly artist here won the race to find the victim and was the first on the scene, correct? And the gas the victim was poisoned with is made from ubiquium, which, as we know...
Oh,
Oh, did it come out?
yeah, that's okay.
He was carrying paint on his person. He was the best stride away from the victim,
That doesn't make sense.
which surely makes him the best on our list of suspects.
There you go. That one works better.
Right, Cabell? You think so too, right?
It is a possibility that certainly can't be discounted. Well, would the artist like to share his version of the events? Did you leave red paint at the scene of the crime? Or something more sinister? The catalyst for a cloud of toxic gas, perhaps?
I think I might have left my heart there, you know. And you might have picked it up.
Larry, you have
No.
a girlfriend!
I know, but see, she's hot.
I would be careful what you say to me. I have a gavel. My gavel is
Yeah.
already primed to deliver a guilty verdict on your face. Ignore him, please, Your Honor. It's for the best.
Objection! Quit stalling! You can't run away from the fact that my reasoning is flawless. So admit defeat and crawl on out of here with your tails between your legs, because I am the best.
Ha! I have better things to do than pick holes in your faulty logic, but I don't suppose I have much choice. All right.
I am going
Oh.
to use the bathroom real quick. So
Yeah, no worries.
Esper, if you'd like to take control of Larry real quick, if he shows up again, I'd appreciate that.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, I'll be quick.
Press. We do indeed. It seems it's found in a number of everyday products.
Right? Which makes your friend's paint pretty darn suspicious. But isn't it also found in a bunch of other stuff, too? She has, the best point, I guess. Right, Cavell?
I suppose she does. As I said, ubiquium is also found in dishwashing liquids, among other things. In other words, paint isn't the only possible explanation.
No, but just listen to the rest of my amazing deduction, will you?
I guess this one. I don't think he was near the. Well. Blowtorch. Is it the fact that it? Is it the fact that he didn't also mention that they had asphyxium? I'll be the first to admit that he's something of a suspicious character.
Objection! First to admit. Are you trying to beat me to it?
Like-
You're not the best at admitting things. But you can't, because I'm the best. I'm the best rate, always.
The best rate. I'm the best rate artist, you say? Larry, I don't need you to make this any more convoluted than it already is. I'm sorry I pressed this statement. I guess. The only thing I can... I'm gonna press this one. He was winning stride away. The best stride away. It's by no means certain that paint was at the source of the poison gas.
Well, it's by no means certain that it wasn't either. Was that supposed to sound clever? Copying Mr. Ashworth's speaking style isn't a shortcut to looking cool, you know.
Huh, you make it sound as if you think there's something wrong with how I speak.
Anyway, to bring it all home, my best deduction shows he had paint, and he was the closest to the
I
victim.
don't know what to press. The only thing I can figure is just presenting that it had two parts to it, you know? Like, because he had to have the ubiquium and the asphyxium,
Yeah.
which is not easy to get. So that's what I'm gonna present. Yay, I win. Your deductions are anything but the best, I'm afraid. Unless you're looking to the best a prize for incoherence.
So you agree that I deserve a best prize?
The best prize. What you deserve is to be set right. The gas came from within the case containing the sculpture of Pisces.
It did, and it was created by the artist guy.
Inside the case,
Yeah, with the red paint that we know is full of ubiquium.
allow me to offer you a bit of advice, one prosecutor to another. It always helps to listen carefully to others. The gas is created when ubiquium is mixed with another substance, asphyxium. Paint containing ubiquium alone wouldn't create any kind of gas at all.
Ellipses. It wouldn't.
Wow.
I thought they said that the guy was asphyxiated with ubiquium.
So you're telling me all this was based on a mishearing of the forensics report?
Ah!
The gas had already done its work by the time Mr. Butts found the victim. Perhaps it's your own aptitude you should be worrying about.
My aptitude? What does that even mean?
I'm not sure, actually.
You literally used the word 5 minutes ago.
It means one's ability, or how suited one is to a particular task, Sebastian. And attitude, the other word you misused only minutes ago as well, is another thing entirely.
Many dots. I get what you're doing. You're making fun of me again.
Yes, I am, actually. What I'm doing is demonstrating that you do not have the aptitude required to head up this investigation. Ooh. Before you go any further, you might wish to consider some of the flaws in your own statements. And what flaws might those be? Firstly, that you cannot prove your artist friend did not enter the Autumn Wing. And secondly, that you cannot prove the red paint did not have something to do with the crime. But the paint isn't important on its own, surely. What's important is the combination of the red ubiquium with white asphyxian. How exactly were the two substances introduced to one another? Surely he needed to figure that out before anything else. Indeed we do. And that's what Sebastian will be investigating next. Or what he would already be investigating had you not been here making needless trouble. We are not here to make trouble. Quite the opposite, in fact. We're here to help.
Are you saying you know how the gas was made? I don't believe you.
I can certainly point you toward a vital clue as to how it was done. He's bluffing, Sebastian. Ignore him.
It's fine, Gavel. He's clearly lying. Might as well let him talk himself even further into a corner.
Whatever you say, idiot. If you're if you're sure.
Come on, then. Show me what you've got.
Ooh.
What shows how the gas was created, huh?
Is it the sketch?
You're saying this somehow shows us how the chemicals were mixed to make the poison gas?
Because there's a pink thing on the floor. Huh, that's exactly what I'm saying, yes. Thank you for noticing.
Well, they do say I have a good eye.
The red tears Mr. Butts saw, that was the ubiquium.
What? Oh, wait a second. You're saying the statue cried the stuff out? What, so our culprit is some kind of evil spirit?
How much time am I going to have to waste talking him through this step by step? The red tears alone would not have been enough to create the gas. They must have mixed with something else inside that case.
What? And what evidence do you have that that's what happened?
The case is open? The evidence is right here in the sketch I just showed you. I'm assuming it's the pink stain on the floor. Oh, yep. Take that. Observe the pool of pink liquid beneath the Pisces statue's glass case. This clearly shows that the two chemicals mixed.
What? Wait, I don't get it.
When you take pink and red, when you take red and white, what color do you get, Sebastian?
Cyan?
Edgeworth, stop making him use his brain. It's very small.
That proved that some ubiquium mixed with some asphyxian.
We have an artist with us. Why don't you ask him? Larry, you claim to be something of a painter. I imagine you have some experience mixing colors. What happens when you mix red with white?
Don't treat me like a dum-dum, Edgy. I did graduate from junior high, you know. Any idiot knows that red and white make pink. I mean, there's variations. You got your rose pinks and your baby pinks.
That will be more than enough, thank you. Did you see what do you see what I'm getting at now, DeBest?
Oh, I think I do. So it can merge into cyan. It's a different shade.
No!
Ubiquium is red, asphyxian is white. Mix the two together, and you get probably cyan. That's what the pink liquid is, unrelated.
Are you colorblind? Yes, very good. Would you like a cookie? We got there in the end.
Oh boy, would I? Yes! Interesting.
Kay over there like, those are fine.
I think you finally convinced him. Can you convince him to give me back my cookie?
Mr. Edgeworth, you've raised a possibility, nothing more. You've also helped teach him colors. We cannot know for sure what this shows the result of the two chemicals having mixed. There could just be, pink paint on the floor. I'm not sure. And besides, the sketch you are attempting to enter as evidence was drawn by a suspect. How can we possibly hope to rely on its, veracity?
Yeah. Hey, I do everything as I saw it. A true artist never lies or embellishes the truth.
Forgive me, but I did not ask for your opinion.
Oof, she's a cold one, but I like it.
You may rest assured, Your Honor, that I mean to prove my theory to all of our satisfaction. I may not be wise to jeopardize your position any further, Mr. Edgeworth, especially as there's another question to which you have yet to provide a satisfactory answer. How can you prove that this man did not enter the Autumn Wing? Until you're able to, there is little more to discuss. Oh.
Wait, maybe the victim can help us out with that.
That's gumshoe. Mr. Gusteau. He's still unconscious and in critical condition.
He is?
Oh.
Ooh!
Now, if you don't mind, Sebastian needs to carry out his own investigation of this area. If you'd be so kind as to leave him in peace. Oh.
Oh. Who's holding?
Me.
Oh.
But for the presiding judge's sake, I pray to the goddess that you need not ever be summoned to testify. Now then, is there something you wish to say, Mr. Artist?
If you could just hold that pose for a moment there, Mrs. Ice Queen.
I'm Justice Verity Gavel, and I'd be so grateful if you dispense with the childish epithets.
Oh ho! Finally she tells me her name. Nice to meet you, Verity. Name's Laurice Denium, but you can call me Laurice.
If you could also stop wasting the court's time, Mr. Dunuum.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. It's just, there's something I forgot to mention. The door was locked. I tried to open it, and then the old guy came tumbling out.
It does appear that the door can be unlocked from the inside. However, that does not necessarily mean that it was locked at the time as you claim. Without proof, your statement carries little weight, I'm afraid. Ooh. Well, as it happens, I can back our pal up here on that. What? Yep, we tried to come in here too, but it's just like the guy said. It was locked up tight. Ain't that so, Mauserino? It was. Or it is. I distinctly remember how it went. It was like 20 minutes ago. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Blah, 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 blah. Yep. Prior to the incident with the gas, it was not possible to enter the room from the outside. Ooh. And what it is, wait. And what is to say, wait. Oh, and what is to say that your suspicious friend was not in here with the victim the entire time? It's just a weird phrase. The fact that he didn't suffer the ill effects of the gas. Search him for a gas mask if you like. I doubt you'll find one. I see. I really don't want to touch him, so that's fine. I'll take your word for it. Then I suppose I'll have to take you at your collective word. That was a little too easy. I don't want to go near that guy. Well, Judge Gavel, do you accept that Mr. Botts is no longer a viable suspect? And that once again, Mr. DeBess's deductions have fallen short of the mark?
What are you talking about? I just need some more information, that's all. You can't blame a guy for being a little hasty with his deductions.
I certainly can.
You know it's not cool for a prosecutor to be saying stuff like that, right?
Very well. Then perhaps we shall call our next suspect. Mr. Dunum? Dunum?
I think donym, as in like
Donym?
pseudonym.
Oh, okay. Dunum. Wait. Donym? There you go. You may step down from the stand. He's like, what?
Huh? Oh, you mean But I was enjoying our time together, Verity. Let me stick around, please.
Be gone. Overruled.
Show no mercy. Squish my heart into a goopy mush. I love it.
Who exactly is this next suspect? The pharmacist, Delicious Stone. Your artist friend may have struggled to lay his hands on a bottle of Infesticide Ultra, but someone in her line of work would surely have a better idea of where such a thing might be acquired. Explanation point. The court hereby calls for a 10-minute recess. Sebastian will go and fetch the suspect. Your best smile will bring her running, I'm sure.
My best? The best? Of course, Gavel. Let's go get her at once.
It's like that's his training word.
Hey, Detective Flatfoot. You carry on investigating while I'm gone, okay?
Oh, sure. Is it possible? Could Judge Gavel have suspected Miss Scone from the start?
Now that you mention it, she wasn't helping Mr. DeBass like she usually does, huh?
What exactly is your angle here, Judge Gavel? Investigation time? No.
Oh?
Oh! That was a fast
Ooh.
to be continued. I feel like that went really quickly. That was only an hour and a half.
Yeah. You sure are taking their time. I thought this was supposed to be a 10-minute recess. Sorry to keep you losers waiting. But wait no longer. I won the race to find Delicious Scone, and here she is. Hello, dears. This lovely young man said you wanted to speak with me. Delicious Scone, purveyor of the most wondrous wares a pharmacist can offer, at your service. Delicious to my pals, and even Miss Delicious to some. You can call me the best, and I'll call you whatever I want.
The best.
All right, the bestie boo, whatever you say. It's lovely to meet you, dearie.
So much for call me the best.
Oh, have we met before, young man?
Get a load of this, Delicia. That's Miles Edgeworth, Gregory's son.
Well, I never. It's a pleasure to meet you, Milesy Smiles.
No. If you must address me by my given name, just Miles will do.
Greggy Pegleg's boy. And all grown up, too. Makes me feel my age, why don't you?
I wonder just how old she is. She must, drink from the fountain of youth. Oh! Sebastian, I believe we have some questions for our pharmacist.
Oh yeah! What brings you to the gallery today, Miss Scone? Why, I came to see dear old Moody Judy, of course. We've been fast friends for 18 long years, and no one's gonna stop me visiting her now.
I understand that you helped look after Mr. Cousteau in the immediate aftermath of the attack.
Oh, I didn't do much, really. Just whipped up a quick antidote for the dear old doctor. Wow, you can make an antidote just like that? Oh yes, dear. As long as I have the right ingredients, I can throw together just about any medicine you'd like. It certainly helped that the medical room was well equipped, though. We were much better off treating him here than losing vital minutes taking him to the hospital.
Why do they have a medical room in an art gallery?
Anyway, we did what we could. The rest, well, that's up to him. And do you know the victim, Miss Delicious? Oh yes, well, sort of. It's been 18 years since I last saw him. Apparently, he's famous these days. One of the best confectioners in the world, or so they say. Interesting. So he's the well-known public figure.
Sorry,
Oh,
you're
yes,
talking
dear.
to yourself.
Oh yes, dear. He was on the news and everything. Confectionery crafting king of the world, they said.
Wow, so the old dog really went to Zingfa and upped his game, just like he said he would. Perhaps if we could proceed to the matter at hand, Mrs. Scone? Or Miss Scone, I guess. Are you familiar with a substance known as Infesticide Ultra?
Of course, dear. You use it to get rid of you-know-what. Oh, it's awfully strong, though. That's why they don't sell it in the shops.
Might I ask what you mean by you-know-whats?
The little blighters that frighten the light out of poor innocent ladies like yours, truly, that's what. Ghastly little creatures, running around people's nice, clean kitchens and terrorizing them. Oh, I get it. Those.
Thank you, Miss Scone. One more question, if you don't mind. Are you aware of what happens when the chemicals asphyxian and ubiquium are combined?
Oh, yes? It's right there in the Infesticide Ultra instructions. Do not mix with products containing ubiquium, ever.
Ever.
Because if you do, they react with each other and make a horrible poisonous gas. What was it again? Effects of inhalation include respiratory complications and, death. And poor old Gusty very nearly didn't make it. To make that much gas, you need, probably 500 milliliters of each chemical, I'd say.
Wow. She certainly talks like a skilled pharmacist.
Ubiquium's awfully thick and sticky, and it heats up very quickly indeed. It's also bright red and smells minty fresh. Oh, and cheap as chips. That's why they use it in everything.
So everything has like mint flavoring?
Asphyxian's more watery, and it's white in color.
That will do, thank you. You are clearly well informed, Miss Scone.
As well I should be, dearie. After all, Infesticide Ultra is made by the company I work for.
Welp. Explanation point.
Oh, but before you get the wrong idea, they don't go around handing out free samples. As I say, it's awfully, terribly dangerous. You couldn't buy it even if you wanted to.
Yes, Miss Scone. Very interesting indeed. I think that tells us all we need to know. Strange. I thought she suspected Miss Scone. But something in that smile makes me wonder if she has some other angle in mind.
What is it, Detective Flatfoot? Any developments to report?
Yes, sir. Turns out the sculpture's glass display case is open from the top. Can you see where it's open over there? The thing? I don't know why it took me so long to figure this out.
No, I'm dancing. I'm not looking. That's rather unusual.
He's like, good day. Oh, you know the meme that's been going around? That's the like, I wanna be part of your symphony. That's what he's listening to in his head.
Oh, I love that.
And the temperature inside can be adjusted too, all the way down to 0 degrees. The Pisces case is kept 26 degrees. Dang, I got my hand stuck to it.
We're lucky you escaped alive. Anything more relevant to the case?
That was rude. I almost lost my hand. Yeah, they found they found something on the underside of the top part of the Pisces case. Traces of ubiquium.
Whoa, now we're talking. That's odd. If there were ubiquium stuck to it, it should have stayed stuck. After all, at 26 degrees, it would have been frozen solid. It would, huh? So, how did things wind up as they are now?
I think Kay might be able to figure out just that. Or at least Mr. Thief might.
You guys are that desperate to get on my good side, huh? Fine. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, but take it away. Can't believe I'm taking orders from the sky. But whatever. Anything for the truth.
Before you get too carried away, the goddess of justice has no need of your help. We will find the truth ourselves. I don't believe in technology. Youch! Why so frosty, Judge G? Your baby prosecutor just gave us the big thumbs up. What's the issue here? Ooh, wait. Don't tell me the committee has some dirty little secret it doesn't want us finding out. I'm not required to explain myself to you. But if you feel like you absolutely must participate in the investigation, perhaps you can prove to me that it'll be worth our while to keep you around. What exactly does she have in mind here? Who triggered the release of the poison gas? If you can answer this question, I will consent to your participation in the investigation. You heard the latest, Miles. Somebody opened the Pisces case and let out the gas. Considering that we've learned so far, there's only one person it could possibly be, no? Yes, the answer is indisputable. Was it the guy that died?
Sorry, I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hi, welcome. In the
I got
case-
hungry, so I have ice cream.
Oh, you're good. Ice cream's good. That's perfect for we're talking about ice sculptures. It's very on brand. In that case, please kindly provide it now. Who released the poison gas? It was him. The victim, Carmelo Gusteau, is the only person to have entered the Autumn Wing. Thus, only he could have opened the case. Correct. That appears to be the only logical answer. While you snack, would you mind muting? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're okay. Very well. I'll permit your participation in this investigation to continue. However, if at any point I feel you're contributing nothing of value, you will be removed immediately. Understood. Even if Mr. Gusteau did open the case, we still have no idea why. Go, okay, go.
All right, Mr. Edgeworth, tell me what you want to see.
Let's use the data we've collected to recreate the scene before the poison gas went off.
On it.
Beep, beep, beep. Oh!
Eek! Don't scare me like that!
So this is what you were talking about. You're Mr. Thief. Let's begin by examining the Pisces sculpture. The stepladder. There's a generous amount of ubiquium frozen to the underside of the top part of the case.
Yeah, which is what's keeping that lid on real tight.
Do you want me
The
to...
actual glass
Oh,
lid
okay.
is all cracked, though, right? Somebody really went to town on in your little house there, huh, Pisces?
And do we have any idea of how the glass lid might have come to be so cracked?
Well, it doesn't look like the outer facing side of the glass suffered any damage.
I see. So we have a cracked piece of glass that we know was ice cold on its inner facing side. How cold? Ice cold! And we also know that it wasn't damaged in a direct way on its outer facing surface. Thoughts?
Ice cold. Makes me think of the way you glare at people, sir.
Is that a challenge?
Yes.
Cracks. Makes me think about those deeply etched lines on your forehead.
Why is everyone picking on me? It was cracked by heat expansion. Applying heat to ice cold glass from outside will cause it to crack. Now don't make me dock your pay 2K. Huh.
She's not getting paid anyway, sir.
Well, then she's
No
definitely
cookies?
not getting paid now. No cookies for you.
No!
Huh. Well, I appreciate the science lesson, but why is it all heat cracked in the first place? Why, indeed, a heat-cracked glass lid. Wow, say that 5 times fast. Lined on its underside with frozen ubiquium. You look like that cat that got in the cream, Malzarino. You know what happened, don't you? I certainly do. And what's more, I know how Mr. Gusteau opened the case.
What? But you didn't give me a chance to figure it out first.
We don't have hours. Would have been that, like I said, it would have been quite the wait.
Well, don't keep it to yourself, Edgeworth. I want answers.
Oh gosh.
How did Mr. Gusteau open the case?
I'm assuming the flamethrower. The blowtorch showed signs of having been used recently when it was found here in the Autumn Wing. I think it's likely that it was used on the glass lid, causing it to crack.
A blowtorch? Who uses a blowtorch to open a glass case? Oh, I got it! Mr. Gusteau was trying to melt the frozen ubiquium so he could open the lid.
Indeed.
You beat me to the answer by a second, but we'll see who's the best in the end. Don't try and tell us you nearly had it. You didn't have a clue. Oh, nuh-uh. It was Mr. Edgeworth making things hard to understand.
Nuh-uh. Okay, would you mind updating the recreation so that Mr. DeBest can follow along too?
Sure. Just for him. Alright, here goes.
With like big big letters and like an arrow pointing to like, this is where the crime was. Mr. Gusteau was alone in the autumn wing, and while he was in here, he used this blowtorch to melt the frozen ubiquium on the underside of the lid. How did he know that it was there?
And?
Ooh. As the ubiquium melted, it mixed with the asphyxiant that was already present inside the glass case. Oh. Thereby producing our poisonous gas. When Mr. Gusteau had finally managed to open the lid, he would have released the gas and poisoned himself. We made it as far as the fountain room where he collapsed, or he made it as far.
So he opened the case and out came the gas, huh?
Seems we got there in the end. But why the heck-a-doodly-doo? But why the heck-a-doodle-doo did he want to open the case in the first place? I'm not sure. In fact, we don't even know what his ultimate goal was. I'm thinking he might have come here for the same reason I did. To check out the autumn wing, but the winter... to check out not the autumn wing, but the winter wing. Exclamation point. You remember, right? I thought it was where the winter wing was. I thought this was where the winter wing was when I first got here.
Oh, you had to, did it, my little Eddie Lumpkins?
Who's Eddie?
I was ever so... Oh, you're right. That's just what I do sometimes, you know. I was ever so confused with it being where Chili Wings' room was all those years ago. There's even the same little tree in front of the blessed door. Who wouldn't be all at 6s and 7s, eh?
Did everyone involved with the IS-7 incident make the same mistake? I think we need to go and take another look at the winter wing. Time to see how quickly I can convince Mr. DeBest, I suppose.
Eureka!
No, that's my catchphrase! How dare! Give it back!
Nuh-uh, I made it the best. It's my Eureka now.
No, it's mine!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the answer.
The answer to what exactly? His
The
theme.
man was going... The man was going to end it all. A dramatic exit stage left, sort of artsy-fartsy farewell.
Many dots.
Have you been listening at all to this whole time? At my level, I barely need to listen to a word, and I still understand exactly half of what's going on.
Perhaps I can explain a few of the finer details to you later, Sebastian. DeBest's prerogative.
The best? Sure. Thanks, Gabelle.
Thank you indeed. I find it's always best. I find it's always the best to leave things like child wrangling to a professional, like that man. In the meantime, don't you have something to tell Mr. Edgeworth and his friends?
Oh yeah, I totally forgot.
Pats his head. What is it now?
I took the liberty of investigating our friendly pink pharmacist here. Or rather, I had one of my underlings do it for me. That's nothing to brag about, you know. Shut up! Can't you see I'm talking?
He's such a, middle schooler.
Honestly. Anyway, let's put a pin in my suicide theory for now, yeah. I have something more important to tell you. It's, I gotta dance first. It was Miss Delicious who set up the poison gas trap. Eek! Could you say that?
I was greatly saddened to learn of this, Miss Scone. Your profession is one dedicated to saving lives, and yet you use your expertise to try to take one.
I beg your pudding! How dare you! I did no such thing!
Perhaps you could explain, Mr. DeBest?
You bet I can. Get a load of this. This is Miss Delicious Pharmacist license.
How did you get that?
I stole it. And it says right here that she's authorized to handle Infesticide Ultra.
Well, because she worked at the factory. A product that we've established contains asphyxiant, one of the ingredients of our poison gas.
Exactly. It's almost impossible for ordinary people to get a hold of that stuff. But Miss Delicious is no ordinary person. She's a card-carrying pharmacist.
Except not anymore, because I have the card now.
Yeah, I'm the card-carrying pharmacist now. Oh, I didn't do it! I'm no longer card-carrying! This is all just a terrible misunderstanding! Objection! And that's not all. There was a bottle of Infesticide Ultra in the victim's pocket.
Did you steal that too?
I'm a kleptomaniac. Let's go.
Kay's like, actually, suddenly I have some respect for this person.
Uh-huh. And what do you know? It's covered in your fingerprints.
Discord said you can't eek.
Discord's not doing it justice.
No eeking.
No eeks. We know that you and Miss Bound took the victim to the medical room. What better moment to slip the bottle into his pocket, No.
Poor Miss Scone.
Many dots. Oh. There was only one person on the premises licensed to carry Infesticide Ultra, and that was you, Miss Scone. Furthermore, you're acquainted with Miss Bound, the owner of the gallery, meaning you would have had access to the building and ample opportunity to prepare your trap.
No, dear. Listen, you don't understand. That Infesticide Ultra was stolen from me.
Lying will only lengthen your sentence, Miss Scone.
I'm not lying. Wow, it's in my bag somewhere, I'm sure of it.
What is she looking for?
That's not it.
Shields
pulls out a bunch
is
of
like, that's
candies.
my candy.
And that's not it.
Why is it? How did you fit that in your pocket? That cloth looks familiar.
Here we go. I knew it was here somewhere. Look,
Crinkled piece of paper. And what is this?
a crinkled piece of paper. There's something. There's something written on it, I think.
Too bad I can't read.
It's
April 1st. Compliment.
Compliment filed.
Complaint filed. Offense. Theft. Item stolen. Infesticide Ultra, 1 bottle. Looks like it's written for you, DeBest. It's a crime report relating to theft.
what? I can't read that. See, you silly billies. I told you someone pinched it off of me a week ago, no less.
By which you mean to say it was not in your possession at any point today?
That's exactly what I mean to say. I think the bottle you found might be the one I lost.
Why did he say it was in her pocket then?
Oh, I think it was in, the victim's pocket.
Oh, the victim. Oh, I thought he said it was in her pocket. I was like, did you just like steal? Okay.
I always have some in my medicine bag, just in case, you know.
In case I want to kill someone.
And I'm supposed to keep my bag locked up tight, but, well, I'd forget my head if it wasn't screwed on. And now, thanks to silly old me, someone's gone and mixed up a cloud of poison gas with the stuff.
I see. But why on earth would you carry such a hazardous substance around with you?
Just for fun. Like I said, just in case. You never know when one of them might appear. You mean the ghastly little creatures that run around in people's nice clean kitchens type of them? You could just roll up a newspaper and whack! One and done. Psst, Gaval. What do I do now?
Honestly, Kay, I would prefer to use one of my slides and do the old wind it back and whamma.
Oh. Of course. I think perhaps it might be wise to confirm the authenticity of the crime report, just to be safe. It can't hurt to verify Miss Scone's story, after all. She may be lying to us.
Good idea. Alright, I'm gonna go give the precinct a call. Don't go anywhere.
We just all leave.
Right. He comes back and like, I'm back. Hey guys.
So Miss Scone might not be guilty after all.
Indeed. If she really were the one.
Well, really.
Typo! Typo detected. If she really were the one, I don't know why I spelled it that way, to set up the poison gas trap, then I highly doubt she would have used a method that directly implicates her. So who do you think did it, Smiles? I'm glad, I like that he, like, took Delicia's, like, name for him. Someone with knowledge of the victim's likely behavior, and the time and the means to prepare. 2 factors which point to one very specific person. Oh yeah? And who might that be? Don't leave us hanging, big guy. It's Miss
It couldn't have been.
Bound. It's Miss Bound. Surely only Miss Bound, the proprietor of these premises, could possibly prepare it in such a way. That was a lot of peas. We'll need some solid evidence to support such a theory, nonetheless. So it was her, huh? I guess revenge. Strange, it's like you already knew. Whew, nice shooting, Malzarino. I might have to make that associate position a permanent deal. That is not what I was hoping for.
I'm back with results. The police have confirmed that the theft really was reported and logged. Which means we may have been a little hasty with some of our conclusions, team.
You mean you? Humph, you mean that every single one of your conclusions proved to be hogwash.
No, I mean, we're only just getting started.
Oh, then what's our next move?
Well, first, we need to go and talk to Miss Bound.
And then?
And then, I'll think about what to do after that.
Sebastian? Mr. Gusto's real destination appears to have been the Winter Wing. Perhaps it would be worth having someone investigate that room more thoroughly.
Oh yeah, we should totally do that. Flatfoot, go investigate the Winter Wing.
Hey, that's not my name, pal. But I suppose I'll do it. Yes, sir.
Hey Val, we're gonna talk to Miss Bound.
Very good, Sebastian. We'll join you if you don't mind. Oop, teleport. Hey, we teleported. Oh, he's on his phone. Look at him on his phone. Cute.
Aww. Alright, you have your orders. Go talk to Bound for me.
Beep.
Hey, Mr. DeBest, weren't we going to talk with Miss Bound ourselves? Sure, but I thought, why not let the grunts handle the grunt work, you know? Means I can just sit back and wait for their report. A winning strategy. The best strategy, but...
You spoiled little.
I swear, like one of these days, like fucking Sebastian's just gonna swear if he messes up.
He's so exhausting. I need a break. Huh? There is something in the fountain.
Don't do it, Kay.
Discord really can't pick it up.
Damn it!
You hear it at first, and then you hear the peeking.
Let me try one more time.
Oh!
Eek! Gah! It's a body!
Nice art, though. What on earth? Explanation point. Order! Order in the court! Somebody call forensics!
Bad news, sir. Real bad news.
Order! I will have... Chong-Li! I will have order, detective! Sorry, that's a Genshin reference.
The ice sculpture's in the Winter Wing.
Someone needs to play the... Wait, I should play the Osmanthus
They've
wine.
all melted.
Wait, I want to play
Gosh.
Osmanthus wine. Where's Osmanthus wine? There it is.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
There it
but where
goes.
are those who share the memory?
Zhongli mentioned. Okay, you're ready. You're good.
I already said the line.
Oh, they melted.
Yeah, they're gone.
What?
Did. Huh?
Say? Where did the
What
word?
did Haas? What
where
did
the
Haas
you?
say?
Wait, I love that. Eustace is not on the ball.
He's not.
Or Sebastian, my bad.
Yeah. What is the meaning of this?
Now we have 2 victims?
Yeesh. Talk about deja vu. It's just like 18 years ago. Even the ice melted again. I thought it was going to be like transition.
Again.
This is like some weird rerun. Same people, same everything, except there's this weird brown stain on the floor over there. Do you guys see that on the left?
Yeah, I see that.
I said it before and I'll say it again. This is no coinky dink. You're with me, right, Malzarino? I am. And I think the answers lie in the IS-7 incident itself. In fact, I'm convinced of it. Heh, the great minds think alike. All right then, time for another trip down memory lane.
Yay, transition.
Yay! To be